terms of how consumers are interacting today, it really is the access point. It's not just it. There are really two different choices that consumers making. What's the point of interaction I want to make, and what's the device I'm going to make, that I'm going to choose in order to be my conduit? So when you ask consumers, do you want this idea of consolidation? I want my digital documents in one place. Unprompted, more than half of them say, that sounds like a really good idea. When you show them the user interface, it would look something like this. It goes up to about 2/3. So, and frankly, I think if we did a show of hands, how many of you would prefer saying, there's a place I trust, whether it's my brokerage account or my bank, there's a place I trust that I want to have all of my digital documents directed there, and yes, I know I can go back and retrieve them at any time, and that I have control of those documents. That sounds like a good idea to me. How many people would actually like that experience of being able to have a consolidated play? Most? Generally speaking, it's like this room. Most people say they want it. Why haven't you done it today? It's still too hard, right? It's still too hard. And so the fact that we now have about 450 brands that can be accessed through the Inlet platform is a great start to allow the consumer to be able to say, I now get to make a choice of where I am going to interact, whether it be my bank, my brokerage account, or a new service like Dropbox or Evernote. That consumer choice then gets empowered. Because these are all web services, this is just that bundle of document, the metadata, and the marketing and services data. Because those are all web services that can be pulled into anybody's web experience, that can be easily enabled for mobile, which is, as you might imagine, rising rapidly as the #1 choice for a consumer as to where they want to do this. It's not just, I want choice about the brand, but I want choice about when and how and on what device I'm going to access my data. Because sometimes I need it when I'm standing waiting for my kid's soccer practice to end, and sometimes I'm at my desktop, but whenever I need it, and I want you to serve me in the way I want to be served. We've set up the underlying technology to support, frankly, whatever device. It's device independent.